with your trig. So somewhere along the line, you had to learn this unit circle business. Willingly or unwillingly. I don't want to use letters that. It looks like this. What are they calling your thing? They're calling. Yeah, they do call it art. Thank you. So it has this form. What it is, you need some kind of starting vector, starting position, and let's say V0 is out here somewhere. It's not like a y-intercept, it just but it does the function of a y-intercept. A y-intercept tells you where to locate that line. The slope tells you which way to turn that line. In this case, V0 tells you one point on that vector, and then you plug in, when t equals 0, you get that first vector, and then you start doing multiples of t, of v. So v is a particular vector. You start it from this point, you stretch it. If you have 1 times that vector, you'll get the first one, and then 2 times the vector, you stretch it out 2 times, 3 times the vector, you stretch it out this direction. It's your fingers going across your screen and pulling it in both directions. The t is your fingers pulling it in both directions. This is another way to express a line. And in physics, this is how we do things because of particle motion. And it's not just particle motion, planetary motion. Even if you wanted to like write a trajectory to send a spaceship somewhere, you'd have to use this. Flights, planes, projectile motion, all of it's written like this. If you are going to branch FA, you're so far away from it, it feels like it, but in no time. I've gone to every branch night. So go to your branch night, and some of you will be branching FA. It's one of the biggest branches that's there for the Army. You'll have to pass tests where you have to do this. And you guys will be the ones that know how to do it, and you'll be trying to teach your soldiers how to do it who just graduated high school and had like 0 love for math whatsoever. So you have to get them through it. It'll be you. And you'll think, well, I'm not a math person. I got my degree in international relations. It doesn't matter. You're that person. You're the person with the chops to do it. Okay, so that's what you're doing. So let's go back to your problem solving lab. Really, you're already done with the whole thing? Okay, so I don't know if I called these names off of your they tell you what's your initial starting position for your trajectory for this drone. They're only going from the last checkpoint to this checkpoint. So last checkpoint would be -300, -300. So your I called it RR0. I don't know if your thing called it that. It must have been on your PSL. It's -300, -300. And your VR, your velocity. So this is where it starts. What was your velocity vector? Your speed? 15.556, is that? I think that's something around 15.5, yeah, that's what meters per second. The way you form your line is you form your line by going this vector plus t times this vector. So now I want you to take boards and plot for me where it starts, and I want you to plot for me the vector that you get for t equals 1, t equals 2, t equals 3, and just show me what happens on the board. With your chalk, you can make it dashed lines so you can have, so I want you to fill in this table basically so you can see, I want you to see what's going on. T, I want to see, let me call this something. Did they call it something in your book? In your PSL?
T.
Yeah, R's, little R's of R, like they called it something, right? They called it this? Like that?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't make that up. I thought, what was I doing? I must have been drinking something. I must have been doing that. Okay, so I would like you to plug in and tell me what comes here. I want to see these numbers out. I want to see what you get. So this guy here is RRT. And then I want to see these plotted as vectors for each one of them. So fill in the blank for all of these first, and then plot them. Yes?
For like these points.
No, you're past that. You're way past that. They're only looking at checkpoint 5. So you start at checkpoint 5, and here's this drone going. Yeah, you're going down the same path. You're actually mapping out the path. That's what you're doing.